So this is the easiest way I figured out how to do parallax on Muse. I got a pretty much blank page. The only thing I got is a footer. That's it. The end. So all you got to do is grab the rectangle box and rectangle tool. Click it. There we go. And start drawing some boxes. And you can make them any size you want, although I would do them 100%. And because I'm incredibly lazy, I'm just going to click this one, hold my Option key, and drag straight down. When I get down below my box, I'll let go of the mouse key, and then I'll drag up. If you let go before that, it just moves the box. So there's one. And I can make this bigger, so I can make these any size I want. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a bunch of different size boxes. Let's do this one. Option, click, take my time while I'm dragging. That's the only thing. Gotta take your time. Let go of the mouse key and then line them up. Turns blue when they hit. I'll make this one a different size. I'll just drag it up a little bit. Do the same thing. Click. Hold the Option key. Drag. Take my time while I'm doing it. Wait till I get below. Let go of the mouse key, and then I'll line it up. I only got 4 boxes here, but that'll work. I'm also going to zoom out a little so you can see what I'm doing. So here's the first thing you should be aware of. I think I'll make this box smaller, or bigger. I'll make this box bigger, so I'll just drag that out a little more. There we go. You're going to need some space at the end of this, because otherwise it won't scroll. So I'm going to come into my page, go to Page Properties, and that's the minimum height is 500. I'm going to put my minimum height at 2500, and I might have to adjust it, but as long as there's some white space. Yeah, there's some white space after that. You need that. You need that. So, got that part done. I'm going to want this first one not to go anywhere. And you can put anything in these boxes. Anything at all. Doesn't matter. You can put a image. You can put a slideshow. I'm going to put a video in. Now I'll put a slideshow in. So I'm going to go to my little widget, which is already open. Yay. Open up the slideshow. Grab the I'll grab the basic. Grab the basic. And I'm going to put it right there. And it's a little bigger than my box. Now I can either make the box bigger or I can make this smaller. So I'm going to check my navigation stuff here. And I'm just going to make this small. It's going to be a very small one. So just drag it up. There it fits. There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to turn my thumbnails on. I need some kind of navigation. So here's my thumbnails. Navigation. I'm going to move this over to the other side. Move this over. And then I'm going to skinny this up so they go in one line. And I can do just like this. Alright. Perfect. Change my images and go grab some images. Let's go to my desktop. You're going to see a lot of the blue car, the flower, and the screenshot. Open those up. Here we go. I'll let them autoplay and resume. Okay, so that one's done. Now I could change the background of this. Let's change the color. Fill. I'll just make it gray. There we go. That's ugly, but we'll go for it. Now, here we got this one right here. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go fill, add an image. There we go. This is a hard one. Blue car. Open. And I'm going to set it for scale to fill. And I'm going to put it in the center. I don't have to. I can put it anywhere I want, but it kind of looks good. While I'm here, I'm going to change the scroll on this. I'm going to change this motion. And everything's 0. By setting this to 0, it's not going to move when I scroll. So the next piece will go over the top of it. So let's put, I'm going to fill this with some parchment. Let's see, I'll fill it with a gradient. I have a parchment gradient, so I'll fill that. Open. That looks nice. And then I'll put some text on top. This will be clever text, of course. We'll just drag a text box out. And fill out my space here. This is text for my site. Yay. I'm going to select it all. I'm going to change the color. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it black. Change it to the size. I can even make it bigger than that. Let's go 90. It went from it's 90. Okay. And I have a font already loaded in here, so I'll choose my day one font. And I can stretch that out, or I'll just make it a little bit smaller, 72. There we go. And I'll drag it down a little bit. And I'll shorten up my text box because you shouldn't have those things hanging out. There we go. This is text. Now, my next one, my last one, I will put another image in there. Maybe I'll put Paul Casey. That's that good looking guy up there in the orange shirt. And I will fill, and I will add an image, and I will get Mr. Casey wherever he may be. That's it. There we go. Open. Now, I really should add another box, which I think I will. I'm going to make this one much smaller, and then I'll change the size. So we'll make this one much smaller, maybe about so big. And I'll make some adjustments here. I will set this to fill, scale to fill. I will center it, and I will maybe just a little bigger. I kind of would like to see his head. There we go. He looks better that way. And I'm going to put another box in. I think I'll just put some color in here, nothing spectacular. All the way across, 100%. I'm just going to fill it with black. There we go. And we'll leave the white for the moment so you know where the end of the browser is. All right. Now I'm going to take the Paul Casey one, that young man right there. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to set the scroll on that one the same way I did the other one. 0 and 0. Now if I go test it, and I would highly recommend testing this stuff in the browser. Doesn't work too good in preview. And there we go. There's our slideshow if I want to. Now as I start to scroll, there you go. We got us some parallax, and that's it. Now you can do other stuff, but that's the basic. So I'll do another one on all the cool stuff you can do, but that's it. I'm done.